discretion exercised by the Chair, I'm going to call on the two new senators, and we'll have them in the order in which they were elected. So, first of all, Senator Eireann Marshall.
Thank you, Chair. Members of the Seanad.
Tell us how you did it so well.
Sorry. Could I take a few moments to address the Chamber? It's an honour and a privilege to have been elected to serve in this 25th Seanad. I'd like to extend my thanks to the Taoiseach for his invitation for my name to go forward as a candidate for this seat and for that vision. Furthermore, I would like to express my gratitude to all the TDs and senators across all the parties who have backed me and my campaign, and also to Queen's University for giving me their unconditional support in this venture, and to my wife and family, without whose support none of this could have happened. I'd also like to thank the Irish Thoroughbred Breeders Association for their nomination. I will endeavour to represent their interests and ambitions in the Seanad debates and discussions. I work tirelessly and use my knowledge and my expertise to ensure that the agri-food industry is represented and its opinions articulated within this building. I have been overwhelmed with the support and the trust and the faith that you have placed in me, and I won't let you down. I am humbled to be considered worthy enough to sit in this seat and take this responsibility, and to serve in this House as an independent senator in the Seanad. It would be remiss of me if I didn't take this opportunity to pay all thanks to all those who helped me secure this seat in Leinster House, and those in the wider community across Ireland, north and south, and to those individuals in Brussels without whom this would not have been possible. It's a truly historic day for both this House and for myself, as the first Northern Unionist elected to the Seanad, and to represent the views and opinions of the people of Northern Ireland and to give their perspective. This position carries with it significant responsibility, many challenges, but presents countless opportunities for all concerned. The time is right, and public opinion supports this across Northern Ireland and across the Republic of Ireland. Born in 1865, William Butler Yeats was one of the most famous pillars of Irish and British literature, one of the first senators in this House in the first Seanad in 1922, serving 2 terms until 1928. Yeats was acutely aware of the importance of taking action when the time was right, when he made the following statement: "Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking." And I firmly believe that the time to strike the iron is now. I will strive to add to discussion and debate and to offer a different perspective. Most importantly, I will listen and I will learn. I will offer my opinion and I will respectfully challenge the discussion. My biggest strength is my passion for my work and the industry and the country I represent. And my biggest weakness is my passion for my work and the industry and the country I represent. Northern Ireland and its relationship with Ireland has changed and is evolving, evidenced notably more than 20 years ago with the signing of the Good Friday Agreement. This momentous event in history was celebrated at Queen's University a couple of weeks ago, and many of those involved were present at the university, including the Taoiseach. This momentous event was one where he told the assembled that the Good Friday Agreement is as relevant now as it was then, something which I firmly believe. Thanks to strong leadership in 1998, vision and an appetite to deliver, my children and all the children across Northern Ireland are growing up in a peaceful, progressive, shared society, cognizant of cultures working together for tomorrow. Many wise words were spoken in Queen's by the assembled dignitaries that day. Bertie Ahern spoke, Tony Blair, Bill Clinton and Senator George Mitchell, to name a few. However, the most touching sentiment actually came from an Armagh man. He's lived in a village 3 miles from myself for as long as I can remember. Seamus Mallon was one of the key negotiators in the Good Friday Agreement and was highly respected in political circles. His words that day were so profound that I felt I should visit him after the 20th anniversary event to ask permission to share his words with this chamber today. He talked of identity in Northern Ireland, whether British or Irish, and the continual struggle of those laying claim to the title or label placed upon the 6 counties. Making reference to competing cultural claims on the land, he said, "I don't care what they call the land, as long as they all call it home." A truly Heaney-esque quotation, and he was correct, because for all of us, irrespective of our culture, it is home. To quote another member of the House, whether you consider yourself Irish or British, both or neither, you should feel comfortable in Northern Ireland. I don't plan to speak on Brexit. My thoughts are well documented. Only to say, very often in life, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Europe isn't perfect, and it has flaws. But to quote one of the panel members in Belfast 2 weeks ago, leaving is a profound mistake. Northern Ireland has a silent majority, and there are only a few things we know about them. They're silent, and they are the majority. And they cannot be ignored. Their fears and concerns must be addressed, and their questions answered. In closing, I'd like to quote a verse that my sister shared with me yesterday. John F. Kennedy claimed that he walked around every day with this poem by Domingo Ortega tucked into his wallet. And Domingo Ortega was a farmer's son who became a bullfighter. And it deals with all the critics who stand on the sidelines. And it goes, "Bullfight critics ranked in rows crowd the enormous plaza full, but only one is there who knows, and he's the man who fights the bull." Thank you.